I saw some other plays that I like that I don't have in there, and I'm like, and I haven't put them in yet. My stream is up now. See, I add the shortcut links. So once you put your stream up, and then I copy your link, I can set up a shortcut where you just have to put like that slash, and then you could just put bucks, and then it'll pop up after you actually it'll pop up the link, and you just load your stream up, making it easy.
We are just a few miles.
I feel like I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna have some guys that's in this game that we playing right now in my lineup.
Still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do.
Yeah, see, I didn't. Well, it's weird because like I heard that it might be clearing up towards that though, because they said that's the reason why that game's still gonna be played there. Let me see if I can try to adjust the sound. No, it's up. No, I'm using YouTube. Just go to YouTube. Or it should just pop up, like if you go to my name, like in your friends list. Or if you go to your PlayStation little video thing, and it should be able to pop up over there too. This dude's about to get a touchdown. Oh, I'm about to say.
Across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
56 to Mott, boy. 56. Check 56. I'm coming up. I'm coming up to you. 30. Check 50. Check 50.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. Ready. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Flip it.
Winston now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, see, he better not catch that.
Hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I like my secondary a lot better now. I added Josh Norman, put him at safety.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Who we got?
Oh, on the game?
Working out the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him.
It's going to be an interesting stream to watch then.
And 4th down now coming up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Yards on the return that time. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
We haven't set it up yet. But that is part of the plan.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Yeah, he's in.
Protein spill.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it out to the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Here we go. 180. Check, check. Block 54. Block 54.
He was in here last year.
Block, block, block.
Oh, I don't think he was in the year before though.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Nah.
Side is going to be caught by Samuel. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Huh?
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup.
See, Chris, I can barely hear you. I'm telling you, I can't even hear what you're saying.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back
I
to
understand.
that well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can hear each other fine. Like, I can hear you sometimes, but then because the game is also going, I was trying to figure out how I could turn the game down, but it's weird because I don't have any issues hearing Jesse.
Now Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Be careful with those audibles too, because they changed the different buttons now. You can send the house when you're just trying to.
Because he's turning to his bench and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer.
Yeah, it's different buttons. It's like, what is this?
Now we get to turn it all loose.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, shit.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's get it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I kind of wish it was just off now, because since it only shows it sometimes.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yeah, I was like, you kind of got me on that.
Especially in the second half.
It was that second juke.
Of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What was that?
Picked off by Robert Alford. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Joe.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot.
We're live.
For the end zone. And that is
That's no PI?
incomplete.
Ain't no PI.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I got Chris first game, and then I got Jesse game 2.
Pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
65.
Garoppolo on first down. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Damn.
That one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your
My team's only 77 though.
inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I can get you with this shit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin.
Yeah.
There to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Marquise Goodwin. It was I think it was only like 25 yards. I can't even remember how far it was out. Not too far though, like 30 yards I think. It was a streak route on the inside.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns.
Well, just because I'm winning, that means that he can't play?
Important drive, doesn't it?
You trying to say?
It does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
I mean, so far he's definitely running pretty well on me.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Jones.
Oh.
And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
Yeah, he got just right to, like, I know they got rid of the suction, but they made it to where it's like you can't.
Working pretty well from them, and here's the best
Yeah.
the best performers.
Yeah, it's like you're grabbing a towel off of his off that he's having on his hip, but you can't tackle the dude.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get ready.
I gotta probably go off right now. I gotta yeah, probably.
He's gonna wind up and air it out, and that'll wind.
Let me see something real quick.
To get his team.
Put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I got him.
To throw, Winston. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go, go, go. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st down, here's Breida. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 46 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jameis to throw it. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Winston. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 10. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Hey.
Garoppolo now. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st down, 49ers.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Breida. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry, 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
One, Omaha. I got you. White.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 21.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A gain of 6 there on first.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Mike 56. Short, 56. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, that QB's trash.
Winston. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Go, 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
12, fellas, here we go. Hey, echo. Hey, Hunt. 21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Play action. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Winston and the Bucks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That good for 22 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
The first down throw for Winston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
I got you. I got you. Check 9, check 9. Wait. Flip it.
Here's Winston. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
To throw is Winston. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Kill.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 2. At the Niners' 10-yard line.
Check. Crunch. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Black 25 behind.
Watch my boy. Oh, here we go. Oh, watch safety.
Green, triple C.
Safety screaming.
That's caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Showing up.
12, fellas, here we go.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gay is on for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
Here we go.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time, guys. It's our Kill. Watch out.
Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 38-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
One, Omaha.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
You got 13. 13. Hey, Delta. Twelve.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This is Breida. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Cut. 11. 65. 22 jet bomber. Whip. Watch the ground.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On play action, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
12. Hey, exit.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Now we're going to get a halt in the action because Ty Montgomery is shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
So we got man.
Easy.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Josh Norman victimizes Winston yet again. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
13. 11.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here we go.
They run with Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
54, 65. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 2, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Let me go. 57. Mike, 57. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Hey, watch it.
Winston now. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Ready? White 25.
All day.
Green 17.
57, Mike 57.
Working out of the gun, Winston. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was...
And now Garoppolo lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
That's going to be a long... 54, 11.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Now Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike 5-4.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Ready.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
And let's pin it.
First down, Winston. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards.
54.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They run again with Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
11. Check. Pick the edge. Come.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You got three down.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Niners, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.